All right, guys, welcome to the Chokehold Chat. So we're gonna be reviewing the Fight Night card. Sorry, just starting up the car real quick, but this one's gonna be a quick one because we're just reviewing the Fight Night card that's gonna happen in China this weekend. So really not much to break down. That's why it's gonna be a quick one. It's just the three main fights. We'll go from the top to, the main event, the co-main event, and then the fight right before that. So the main event, Johnny Walker, and then I think his nickname is the Mountain Tiger, something like that. Anyways, 50-50 fight. Johnny Walker's chin is totally cracked. You know, he's literally 50-50. He's got power, but his chin is just not there at all anymore. I mean, you see sparring footage of him getting dropped. He gets dropped in half of his fights, and he just goes out. He's been getting dropped like that since like the Brazilian regional scene. So poor guy. I like Johnny Walker too because he's a fun personality and stuff, and he's just kind of been around enough now. He's a UFC vet that I just kind of like him. But this Mountain Tiger, I don't really know anything about him besides he's better than Vitor Petrino because Anthony Smith beat Petrino and they were trying to get him over off of Anthony Smith's back. But I mean, really, he beat the ghost of Anthony Smith. I mean, he's really not the same guy. So, I mean, I guess we'll see where he's at kind of after this. Win over Johnny Walker is, it's so-so. So we'll see what happens. The co-main event is most interesting. Right now, Brian Ortega missed weight. The co-main event between Ortega and Sterling. Brian Ortega missed weight by like a lot. I think he weighed in at 153. And as of right now, the fight is still going to happen. But, I mean, take that with a grain of salt. I mean, it could be canceled. Ortega's been a part of a couple different canceled fights for the same reason. So, honestly, too, like, this fight was going to be so good. I told you guys last time that I'm a wrestler and a grappler and a jiu-jitsu guy. So, high-level jiu-jitsu match between two really good jiu-jitsu guys. And I'm a Sterling fan. Like I told you guys about Ian Gary and stuff, I don't really care for the hate on some of these guys, I felt like Sterling was the uncrowned champ all the way back in the COVID era when he strangled Sandhagen in like the first round, and then we watched Petr Yan and Jose Aldo fight, and it's like, okay, for what? Aljo is at that time I thought Aljo was the best guy in the division, and then he played it up, taking that knee from Petr, got a bunch of hate, and at that point too I really didn't like him. But when he came back and then he blanked Petr and really took the belt from him, I started to get back on the train, and then afterwards too when he put together the run and stuff, and they did him dirty with Sean O'Malley. I like Aljo. And I like Aljo in this fight if it happens. I think Aljamain can win, and, I want him to win. I like Ortega too, but I like Aljamain a little bit better, and I think that he's more in his prime. I think he's more serious. I think he's better suited as a featherweight too. So that's what I got to say about that fight. And then the third fight, Sergey Pavlovich versus Waldo Cortez. We'll see what Sergey shows up, and we'll see where Waldo's ceiling is. Should be fun. Heavyweight scrap. Hope it doesn't go all 3 rounds and they pitter-patter each other. I hope somebody goes to sleep. But looking forward to watching it after I wake up on Saturday morning. 3 a.m. start on the West Coast. So enjoy the fights, guys, and enjoy talking to you guys. Shout out my boy JoJo too. Appreciate him listening to all this stuff. That's my best friend. All right, bye.